Hi, I'm Dr. M. Kamakshaya, open source software evangelist and enterprise solution architect and academic of data science and analytics. In my last video, I explained how to perform numerical data analysis using Hadoop MapReduce streaming together with Python. So I have demonstrated how to compute arithmetic mean, standard deviation. They're all pretty small statistical measures. There's nothing so great about. But in one point in time, I was in. It was a great requirement to me, like how to. Okay, we have word count everywhere online. Every blog speaks about word count, but what about there are very few blogs where you have some essential information connected to numerical data analysis. Neither the data is very, I mean, the information is very scanty online, neither connected to Java nor connected to Python communities. Now, then I decided to do all this, content in order to provide some proof of concept or maybe a proof of work or whatever it is to to those individuals who are engaging in this big data analytics. Okay. Today in this video demonstration, I'm going to talk about how to make a solution. We are doing a lot of, this is all simulated. I'm explaining. I'm using just a VirtualBox, Hadoop installed as a single node pseudo distribution, in single node pseudo distribution mode, virtualization technology, and then I'm using, so this is my cluster, which is a single node. So I can also demonstrate using a real-time cluster, just not real-time, virtualized in a virtual platform, like 2-3 virtual boxes connected together as a cluster. But that's too much. There's a lot of content online. You can go back and if you're watching this video, I assume that you know the fundamentals of Hadoop, Python, and then the idea that what is streaming. Like you should be knowing what is streaming, Hadoop MapReduce streaming, and then Python. So I have Python 3 in my computer, and then I have Java. Java is not required for this video demonstration, but it is version number 11. Now, so now that we got some sort of all our results are there in the. So I have saved that in a particular folder or directory called output. So my results Hadoop fs cat output part 1 2 3 4 5. Now these are my results. It is just say I performed this analysis on the very first line. It denotes arithmetic mean for the male individuals, and the second, 43.5 is the arithmetic age. The mean salary for male individuals, and 30 is the mean salary for the female individuals. 273, by the way, there is a typo in that formula, variance. In my last video when I explained variance, I forgot to divide it by n, length of, so this is not a correct figure. It doesn't matter, I just wanted to show you the process, not the precision of the. So 273.5, it is variance of the salary for male individuals, and 82.0, this is variance of the salary for the female individuals, and 16.5378 something. This is standard deviation respectively. Now that's okay, fine. So we have this outputs, these results in cluster. That way, these outputs are available to all the people who are using the cluster. If it is a gigantic network, then so every nook and corner, any person who is sitting in any nook and corner of the network can access these outputs. That is actually the worthiness of Hadoop. Hadoop offers more than a million, trillion, or jillion, whatever, dollar solution to the developers. Now the problem is, okay, fine, we have some numbers here, and these numbers, this is not how, see, my customers are not going to type this and then see whatever it is, they're not going to type this statement to look at the stakeholders, not exactly the customers, but maybe people who are connected to this. If this output, whoever is connected to this output will not go to the server and make this statement and then press enter, wait for the results, and that is not going to happen, right? So there were This is actually now an IT problem. So IT manager or maybe the team need to think about a solution. So this is backend. Now what is the front end? In this video demonstration, I'm just going to show you how to create an app, an application using Python. Anyway, I'm just doing making all these demonstrations using Python. So I thought I can quickly make an app, an application where the stakeholders can look into these outputs very easy fashion, not the way a developer does this. Excuse me, I think I have a problem here. Okay, my battery drained actually. So I'm very quickly going to demonstrate how to fetch these results from the HDFS and then make a solution, just like when you just go to the browser and there the customers must be able to. By the way, it is a very crude application. I'm not going to have any bells and whistles in my application. So that is just I'm going to use a particular microservices framework called Flask. Okay, I have that in my computer. A Python web development framework. It is used for microservices, just like Spring Boot kind of thing. So I like this. So I'll show you pip show Flask, and together with Flask I also installed a couple of other libraries like NumPy or NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, something like that. So this is Flask. So without much boring further boring, I just straight away go to I can speak on and on, but it's not good. So CD MapReduce, Hadoop MapReduce or Python MapReduce. I think in my last video I have done something. Yeah. Now I'm going to create an application. So by the way, I assume that fundamentals of Flask. Okay, so I'm just going to create a web application where I just retrieve these values and then present it in the browser. So that is how. So whoever is the stakeholder, whoever is connected to this solution, this aspect of these results, and they can just watch and view in the. So that is what. One more thing before I go so I'm going to use another package called pydoop. So I will show you pip show pydoop. This is actually the man of hour. So this pydoop is very critical for this application, which I forget to. So here in pydoop we got a beautiful documentation for HDFS API. Now I need a solution to pull the data from HDFS. So I'm going to use this. This came very handy to me. Now how am I going to do that? So here if you look at see this one, this is the statement which is going to save my day. So I'm going to pull data from this file, okay, using HDFS load. Now okay, fine, there is documentation, but where is the proof of concept? So I'm going to add it to this video demo. So now sudo gedit, without much discussion, app.py. I need to wait for a minute. Yeah, okay, fine. So now let me finish this gibberish and understand confusing line. Python 3. Now import what? Okay, pydoop HDFS as HDFS. Yeah, import. It is a Flask application. Import Flask as. No. From Flask, import Flask. Okay, I have many things I don't want to import. I can import 1001 things from Flask, but that is not now. App is equal to Flask. Sorry, I do a lot of mistakes. Name, that is what is my app now. So how are we going to fetch the results? I'm very quickly, I'm just going to create one. See, these are all what I'm writing is a Python program, but it belongs to a particular framework called Flask. So please go online and read fundamentals of Flask. If you don't know Flask, if you know Flask, okay, route, and I just want to give it to home route. I can also call it as data, etc., something like that. Now def index and this definition is going to add logic to this route. Now comes out is equal to pydoop, sorry, I already HDFS load from where? So I have that somewhere else here. Okay, Hadoop fs ls output, not cat. This is going to be cat. Output what? Sorry, output, and then data. No, part. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is what is my output file. Something went wrong. FSL cat. I said I do a lot of mistakes and I hate myself. Don't worry. Hadoop fs cat. Yes. Fine. So this output I want to fetch from HDFS. So output part 1 2 3 4 5. Now there is a mode for this, that is going to be a raw data, otherwise it will be in bits and bytes, something like that. Now just okay, so I'm going to return. That's all, we're done with our application. One single. Now if name is equal to main and then app run debug equal to true. That's it. So this line does the magic, or do the magic, I don't know, my English is not that good. So I'm just going to retrieve that data into a particular and creating an object called out, and I'm going to return that out. So without bells and whistles, we're just going to publish those outputs. So if you're a web developer, you can just go ahead and add a lot of colors to this application and all. Now what are we going to do? So let me keep this file as it is, and then here I'll go, where is this application? CD Python MapReduce. Yeah, here. So Python 3 app. Yeah, app is running. Fine, good. Now let me open this app here. Why it is not going? Don't know. Okay. Yes, as I said, this is a single line. That's okay, fine. We'll figure out how to see that 43.5 is the mean for the male individuals, and this is the mean salary for the female individuals. This is the variance for the male individuals, variance for female, and this is standard deviation for male. This is standard deviation for female. Now the stakeholders has the opportunity to look into the outputs. Just going to this, we just have to figure out this URL into our DNS, and then you have to hand over. You can add buttons and etc, and you can also format this now. So that's all. So this is how we take the outputs from HDFS to the web browser and make the solutions to the enterprises and keep the stakeholders informed with the results. Okay, now this browser is open to all over the world if it is configured properly in the server. Okay, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for the new content. Bye. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the new content, and bye bye for now.